Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, I'm really excited to start my vacation tomorrow. So probably this would be the last or the second last video before I leave. Watch the market today, and I'm very glad that things are turning the way they do. It's gone red, but oil is picking up, which is another part of my bet. And I had sold a part of FNGU yesterday when it climbed up, because as I mentioned earlier, I was not convinced that we are back on the bull run yet, because we are below the bull channel on QQQ and also on Nasdaq futures. So it's still a bit undetermined. We'll talk about the TradingView charts and other things in a very short while. But suffice to say that there are war clouds gathering, and there is a potential for oil to go up, for gold to go up, and inflation worries are back again. So the yields will start reacting to it, and therefore the stock market is likely to go down further. How much it can go down and what are the checkpoints where it may be held back, I'm going to talk about that today in today's video. We'll keep it very, very short. We'll talk at the overall level and wind up the video. And I have got an important announcement for you guys, especially those of you who are sophisticated investors or accredited investors. You would like this opportunity to get into a company in the ground floor. That said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Today I have some important information. If you watch until the end of the video, it's about an investment opportunity in a very interesting company. That said, first I want to talk about futures and QQQ. The market is about to just closed around 4 o'clock. It's 4.04 on 12th of April. Let's go to the TradingView platform first. We are in the TradingView platform now, looking at the Nasdaq futures. Friends, all of these candles are one-day candle. And as you can see, all our gains of yesterday has been more than wiped out by the losses of today. So it's not just a cancellation, it's a cancellation plus a little more. So we have gone down very close to the 50-day exponential moving average. But fortunately for us, the length of the wick from the previous day was longer than the length of the wick today. So we do not have a lower low. Instead, we have a higher low. So that's the only redeeming feature. Otherwise, today was a washout. It literally wiped out everything from yesterday. Momentum has also gone down below average, and MACD is again diverging away from the signal line, not looking good. And then if we look at QQQ, the story of QQQ is that it's continuing to consolidate, and we don't know whether it's going to get into a bull channel or it's going to drop down. Momentum is below average, which is a bad sign, and also MACD is bearish, moving away from the signal line. That's also a weak sign. If you look at VIX, it's the opposite. It's going much, much stronger. It was pushed down by this diagonal line of resistance from earlier, and therefore it came back down again. It's supported by the 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average as well, and it's going to form a golden cross here between the 50-day and the 100-day exponential moving average. So friends, it's looking like VIX is going from strength to strength, which is a bad signal for the stock market overall. And if we were to look at US oil, we can see that it's still supported by the 9-day exponential moving average. But I expect price of oil might pick up if there was Israel-Iran conflict signals picking up. So watch out for that. And as far as the PCC is concerned, it's neutral to mildly bullish. So that's a positive out here in my opinion. And I'm going to just go on to look at genomics very quickly. All our stocks have been in the red. As I warned you before, genomic companies are going to do very bad in this high interest rate environment with yields being very attractive for investors. Now, next, let us go on to look at AI. And the only company that did well was Apple. And surprises, surprises, I've just put DJT out here, Truth Social here for just to monitor. It's a morbid curiosity of mine. Some chumps have decided to put money and prop up DJT today just for the sake of it. I'm pretty sure it's going to bounce back down again. We had this area of support out here, this rectangle that I had drawn yesterday. It is still giving us support out here, but we are very close to the 100-day exponential. The first death cross has already formed. The second has also formed. The third is in the process of getting formed out here. So it's all looking bearish for DJT. So that's about it, friends. I think we are in store for a little bit of a drop, and I'm going to give you a few points where I think we will probably find some support. The first point of support is going to be the 50-day exponential moving average, which is this green line, and we are looking at the chart for QQQ, which is our proxy for NASDAQ, and that green line is actually the 50-day exponential moving average sitting at 434.97 as we speak. And then we have the next level of support, which is 429.59, which is a horizontal line of support, which has been checked multiple times, both from below and above. So this is again a resilient support out here. After that, we have the 100-day exponential moving average sitting at 421.06, which is this yellow line. And I'm looking at a 15-day break, so I'll leave you with one more line of support which could potentially be tested in the next 15 days. It is 413.31. So if we bounce off any of these things, then the previous supports will all perform the role of resistances which we had to break through. And so that's my forecast. And I'll also do a little bit of forecast before I leave for the Magnificent 5. And I'm going to look at FNGU for that, which I'm going to use as a proxy. So FNGU lost a lot today. It's among the bigger losers. So first support for it is the 9-day exponential, which supported it today. The second support for it is the 20-day exponential, which is 329.24, which supported it today. And we have a diagonal line of support out here, which would provide a support. But we are in a wedge pattern out here, so that's a good chance we may break out on the upside. And the resistance at 347.04 has to be overcome for that. And post-market, this index has picked up 0.37%, FNGU has picked up 0.37%. So that's all we have here, my friends. Well, friends, I have a little bit of information for you. This may not be information for everyone, but for sophisticated investors and those who are accredited investors who invest in large amounts, this will be a good opportunity to consider. I'm not recommending or for or against anything, but I have been following this company called American Gene Technologies, which is doing a HIV gene therapy, which has completed phase 1 trial. It's ready to go to phase 1B clinical trial, and they are running short of funds to do the phase 1B. They are trying to capture that fund by putting out something called as senior notes. And one of them is presently a 3x senior note, which means you will get 3 times as much in case the note has to be executed due to some reason which is specified in there. I'm not an expert at these kind of investment, so I would point out to the link in the description. You can go to the page, study that, and if you understand the product, you may be able to evaluate whether it's a worthwhile investment. So if everything goes well, it could potentially get converted into Addimmune shares, I believe. And there are a lot of stipulations in there. It's mind-blowing for me. I'm just a simple retail investor, so I'm going to put the links in the description. You guys can go and have a look at it and decide what you want to do with it. But if you don't understand a product, don't invest in those products. That's the simple guideline that I would give. And again, I'm not recommending this, or I'm not kind of marketing any of these things. It's just one of the information that I want to pass on to you. You decide what you want to do with it. So check out the link in the description. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end, and I hope to see you again after my vacation, or probably in the next video if I manage to do one more tomorrow. And with that, bye for now.